So this is going to be a video on how to assemble my cylinder lamp. For this one you will need to print out 12 pieces in total. 9 of these basic ones, and then just like with all the other lamps before, 3 of those final pieces, which have a little cutout on the side. And with this one it's going to be the same thing. All pieces have these little hooks on some sides and gaps on the others, and you will just be snapping pieces together. Just like this, so that those hooks hook the wall of the other piece. As you can see, the hook is now inside of the gap of the other piece, and that's what we are going to do for all of those pieces. Just like this. So yeah, it's just a matter of taking pieces, putting them in place, and then wait until they snap in place. Like this. So let me skip until we are going to use those final pieces. Okay, so this is the configuration you should build up to. This is the configuration where you will only have 3 final pieces left. Make sure you get this one right, otherwise you won't be able to follow along anymore. You can also end up in this configuration, but it's rotated the other way around, which means that these will be now they are counterclockwise, so they could be clockwise. This is also a wrong configuration, since the hole will not line up with the middle anymore, so you will also need to disassemble a few pieces and get back to this configuration. So yeah, now it's just a matter of taking those final pieces and assembling them so that they form this hole in the middle, just like this. So let me connect that real quick. Okay, so this is what you are going to end up with. Now it's just a matter of putting in the socket. It's a little bit tricky to get this in, but yeah, it's just like that. So that's it for the assembly. A quick little video on how to put the socket together. Just take your socket and then your 3D printed part, put it on top and screw it tight. All parts will be linked in the description, by the way, and then screw in your bulb. And now what I like to do is I like to put in some warp so that I don't have to hang this from the cable. So yeah, basically just measure your whatever warp you have. I will be taking this length, and now we will need 4 times this length. So yeah, you can hold your rope right here and then pull on both ends to get them straight. And that's how you can easily measure twice the length of the rope you need. And now we will just do that again to get 4 times the rope we need. It's a little tricky to show this on camera, but this is what you should end up with. Now I will cut this. And straighten this out. Now let's put it in from the top into one of these holes and then put it back from the bottom. So now it's looped in right here once. We will do the exact same thing on the other side. Take the same end and put it down to the bottom and then to the top. Just like this. And then pull on this end a little bit. And then on both ends. And now we will just not put a knot on these. So we will just attach these two with a knot. These are both ends. It's a little bit hard to see on camera. But I got both ends right here. And I will just put in a basic knot. And do that twice so that it holds up. Just use any knot you are comfortable with. And now these ends are attached. And now how we are going to hang it from the ceiling is, you should have this end, which is quite long. But now we will be pulling on this side and on this side at the same time. It's a little bit tricky to don't tangle this up in the process. But basically pull on both sides until they are both the same length. So this is how it should look then. And this is how the top of your ropes should look like. You now have 2 lines right here, like this, and this will be put on whatever you are hanging this on. So I will be hanging this on a hook. So yeah, it will just hang like this, and it should basically balance itself because we only used one rope right now.